Yo, so no mic today. I'm gonna be using my hands, and I can't be bothered walking over and picking up my mic and plugging it in. So we can just do with the hand movements today. We miss the hand movements because they're just so expressive. But today we're gonna be talking about Fear the Walking Dead season 8, episode 10. I've forgotten the name of it because it's that irrelevant. Oh my days. Alright, so it's keeping her alive. I had to re-google that. So this was really a terrible episode. I think the one thing I will say positive about it is it wasn't, in my eyes, which is, I really don't, I feel like sometimes I really should not be doing this because sometimes my opinions can be quite ravenous, but I don't even think I use that word right, but I didn't think it was boring. Like there have been worse episodes. I thought the Sanctuary episode was more boring. I thought the Kings County episode was more boring. I think that like no, not the premiere season 8 episode 7 Anton. I thought Anton was more boring. I didn't think this episode was fully boring, but I think that it was horrific because this Alicia business is really annoying now. It's really really annoying. Like what is actually gonna happen with Alicia, and I'm just getting so sick to death of it. Like I love Alicia, but just give us a strong enough hint that she's alive to keep us going to the end. I'd just be like, she's dead. We're gonna deal with Troy, Padre, and we're gonna end Fear the Walking Dead off. Like, don't just like give us an episode walking around to go and find Alicia for it to not even be true. Like, if we found Alicia's body, the episode would have been like maybe 5% better because then at least there was a purpose. But this episode literally served no purpose other than just running around. Like, and then some things in the episode, like Madison's character, Madison and Daniel, I want to talk about. I mean, Strand, I don't really know how I feel about Strand this episode. Like, I kind of agree with Strand, and I kind of do agree with Strand, and I feel like at the start of the episode, and like June and all that were ambushing him, saying like he needs to give his needs to give Troy's daughter back. As kind of like, well, no, what are your intentions by doing that? Like Strand knows what he's doing, and then Strand just does it anyway, and then they go and get Madison and go on this adventure. I don't know what to say. Like it's just really bad. It's really really bad. Like it's literally like it's just, oh my god, it's so bad. So as I did say that I'll talk about Madison and Daniel. Madison did a weird thing this episode where she was gonna kill Troy's daughter, and I just think that was so out of character for Madison. Like that's crossing the line. Madison is this really intricate balance between someone that will go to great lengths to do things, but she's not a terrible person. She really isn't. And so she would never just kill the kid. And her reasoning was just a bit dumb on why she would do that. Like, I understand, like, okay, yeah, she has no one there to disappoint. But it's kind of not even true, because she just has, like, Strand, I guess. But even if you didn't want to say that, and you literally just wanted to, like, say she has no one, it still isn't a good enough reason to kill a kid, Madison. Like, because she lied to you. I know what she lied to you about was terrible, but, like, still. And I think that they didn't do a terrible job at giving Madison a bit of a badass persona and keeping her quite, on the upper-ish side on being badass. But that just, like, it takes it too far. And while I was kind of excited because I really didn't care about Troy's daughter, so I kind of did want to see Madison kill her, I still think that in technical terms to mention it, it was maybe a little too far. And Daniel, I did mention this last week, and maybe I've even mentioned it before that, but again, Daniel is just like so different. Like even just the way he talks is so different. Like it's not even funny. Like at least Madison is a little bit similar. Strand sometimes feels similar too, but Daniel is just like I still can't believe that this is the same guy that within the first 3 seasons, knowing him, like, oh my god, like, it's wild. The stuff that's going on with Alicia is by far horrific. Like, it's almost like they're not going to show Alicia, and they're not just going to show that she's dead, but they're just going to keep saying that she's dead. And if we find out that she isn't dead, well, it wouldn't really make any sense because of the amount of signs that we've got that she is dead, unless they have a amazingly great reason. But I can't fully believe that they'll have like an amazing reason to be like, so this is why, it'd be like Troy's the only one that knows Alicia isn't dead, and he's told everyone else that Alicia is dead, and Alicia somehow hasn't been able to communicate with anyone. Like, it really seems that she's dead, which then kind of leads to my frustration to, like, was it and it was the end of Anton, season 8, episode 7, where I was really mad that they killed Alicia. But had like a little bit of an open mind, thinking, well, we don't know too much yet, but this episode really seems to like cement the fact that Alicia could be dead, and like it would be a terrible way for Alicia to die. Like, even if, you know, these people in the SWAT truck can, like, make jokes and... not make jokes, but, like, if they can sit in the SWAT truck and be like, oh, we love Alicia so much. Like, oh, we're literally gonna look like her. Like, we're gonna look like her. Like, because if I die, people love me so much, they're going to have this shirt on, they're going to wear an Apple Watch, they're going to put my hair the same way, they're going to wear blue contact lenses, and they're going to go do YouTube videos, because they want to be me. Like, how embarrassing and awkward and cringy is that? Like, cringy is a bad word, but I have to get it out using it now. Like, cheesy, whatever word you want to use for the word cringe, which is already cringe as it is. Like, that's literally how bad it is. Like, it's, why? I don't, like, it's just so bizarre. Like, there is literally no explanation. Like, I have nothing to say. Like, I can't just be like, yeah, they did this. Maybe they did it because it's actually ridiculous. And well, the one thing I would say is maybe they did it because they want us to like be like, oh yeah, no, we do love Alicia, but she is dead. Like, no, like just no, just like at least make her dead, and then maybe just overall gradually just talk positive things about her. Don't just like be like, yeah, she's dead, and then just dump it on us. It's just the way that they go about it. Like, if they had just showed us, or really not given us the possible hints that Alicia's not dead, and then they kind of just gradually be like, oh, we knew Alicia, she was great, but it's just like teasing us. And the fact that Madison came back is a big enough tease that Alicia's not dead. And while there might be circumstances that, like, you know, Madison came back, Alicia left, and Kim Dickens ain't leaving, so Alicia doesn't care he's not coming back at all for even a cameo, it doesn't matter, because it's just so, like, they've proven to us that if we don't see their body, they could be alive. And so that's basically what might happen. My last kind of point is just a bit of an apology to the actors. Like, Alicia Debney-Crane was great in the first 3 seasons of Fear, and was great in The 100, but anything after season 3, while she acted really good, she was in a really shit show. Kim Dickens was great in Lost, was great in the first 3 seasons of Fear, but again, her season 4 and season 8, you know, roles were still part of a shit show. And it's just upsetting to see these great actors be in such terrible situations. Even Lenny James, like, I didn't like Morgan in The Walking Dead, but some people did, and The Walking Dead wasn't a bad show, and Lenny James acted really well. But in Fear, he's literally the main staple of why people don't like it. One of the main things that people don't like about it. One of my main things. And it's just really, really kind of terrible to see it all happen, you know? And it's like, I guess singers can sing bad songs, but they can sing. Actors can be in bad shows and they can act. But it really is just annoying, because especially some of these actors have proven in other shows that they are great, and it is just so annoying to see wasted potential on what could have been good. But that was basically this episode, season 8, episode 10. It was terrible. It's messing us about Alicia. Characters are not even the same anymore. And it's just like a stupid filler episode with like no purpose. Like, fantastic. So thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.